Well, here's an article I thought maybe be interested in because it's trying to keep track of the gig economy, and really the article is about maybe it's not as big as other people say it is, and, because the Department of Labor Statistics, Bureau of Labor Statistics, supposedly teaches that stuff. Has come out with some recent data, and they haven't had data on this like for 50 years, and that was before the gig economy was the gig economy. So who the hell knows what they're counting? So that's the gist of the article. But to me, it's what's happening is the gig economy is real. More and more people are working this way. In other words, not a traditional job, 9 to 5, working off a platform, a place that gets them work when they want to do it. So they have no boss and unlimited income that they work and no punch card or time clock and all this. So it makes things a lot flexible. It's not gazillions of dollars, but maybe it's a living or extra money. And that's how people are using it. And in other words, so there's one set of data says that maybe it's not growing as fast. Here's another set of data they talk about, the Federal Reserve. So they keep this number too, in addition to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. And the Federal Reserve this month found that nearly a third of adults engaged in some kind of gig work, either on a primary job or supplementing the sources of income. So this is the Federal Reserve saying a third of all of us are using this gig economy as income. Now, and I think part of that is because regular jobs aren't paying that much, and so people are trying to make ends meet with all the costs going up for healthcare and housing and all the stuff that we need, education, and so we have to have extra income if the normal jobs are not giving enough. He says many companies, for example, now outsource large parts of their businesses to subcontractors. That's what people are hiring. Now, employees of those firms will not, for the most part, count as alternative workers under the government's definition. See, so a company will hire you, hey, just to do this project, and they're not counted as a worker. So that's it. Here's another thing. In my view, this is an expert, it's the domestic outsourcing that is the big change in the way raises don't raise and why workers feel so insecure. He's the co-author of some book. So that's what I mean. Workers are insecure because wages aren't going up, and so people are doing this. I mean, things like TaskRabbit, that's one of the places where you can put your name on there and do little jobs around that people need done, or if you have a skill that you love doing plumbing at night and nobody wants to hire a real plumber, you'll do it, or whatever, take care of a kid, or who knows. The largest category of alternative workers, independent contractors, are disproportionately in their mid-40s and older, and common in sectors like construction, and have been disrupted the Silicon Valley entrepreneurs. So that's why there's people, it's easier for businesses to hire you as a contractor than it is for them to hire you full-time and give you all these benefits and everything like that. That's why, to me, it's cheaper to go out and look for a contract than it is for a job. Because, and then if you have 3 contracts of working for 3 different people, one person doesn't like, you still got 2 others. So there's some security to me, in my mind. Nearly 8 in 10, listen to this too, they earn about as much, these are contractors, they earn about as much on average as standard employees and are relatively happy with their arrangements. Now, here's an interesting data point. Nearly 8 in 10 say they prefer being an independent contractor to being an employee. Because being an employee, don't forget, that's like being in jail sometimes. It's a ball and chain, and you're strapped to them. If you're a contractor, you can come and go a little easier. So that's, to me, what's interesting in our society. It's easier to be a contractor. You don't have to worry about getting paid because the platform takes care of that. They get all the money ahead of time and everything, so you don't have to worry about that. Let's see, there's 2 authors that conducted their own survey that tried to mirror the Bureau's methodology. They found that alternative work was more common and growing far more quickly than the Bureau of Labor Statistics says. So there's other, the government's wrong sometimes, right? Okay, right. For example, current population survey, the monthly survey that used to calculate unemployment rate for other key measures, shows that self-employment is falling, even as tax data from the Internal Reference shows the opposite. That's why I say you could get data showing anything you want. That's how I used to do custom reports for businesses. And I just say, well, what do you want to see? And I'll show you data that says that. So we all can. This is why we all are yelling at each other, because we all just want to believe our own data and not the others. And they both could be right. And that's the key. But see, in something like this, I think this is where trends are going. This is an opportunity. Working like this, creating extra income from home, that costs you nothing. Never pay for anybody who promises you a job. Yeah. No, because you do it one of these, like a TaskRabbit or something, and they take a little bit of percentage after you get your money. So it's never upfront. So you do that, you're not part of the gig economy. You're part of a scam economy. and that's why I cover this kind of stuff in my research now too. So if I don't know, you know about I have 37 videos that show you about how to get what I call American benefits. These are the sources of government funding and other funding like the gig economy where you can get income to live on and it costs you nothing. Just because you're part of the society, you get this. And I cover that. So in the 37 videos, you go see how you could get money like that from all kinds of ways. I mean, I got 100, 150 ways to do that. So you can go to the website, sign in. It just takes your email address. You go to www.free.lesko.com/Lesko member. Sign in with your email, and if I pester you too much, it's easy to get off the list. And look at those videos. They're only a couple of minutes, and they'll train you what to look for when you want to do your own research. Otherwise, you'll put in the gig economy, you're going to get thrown all over the lot. So here, it'll teach you exactly what to look for on any of these things. If you're looking for independent income, or you want to rent out some of your stuff, or there's so many ways to do it. You like cooking, maybe you want to make a living doing that. All these kinds of things. You like driving and make some extra money there only when you want to. The flexibility is what's key to this. So you can have a normal life and still make this money. And that's what's key about that. So that's you want to learn more about it, costs you nothing. I mean, it's part of my one-stop research. When I send you a research report, a custom research, you get all that stuff in there too. So whether it's crowdfunding and peer-to-peer and gig economy, I'm showing you how to use that to solve your problems too, because I think that's a good opportunity. So www.free.lesko.com and then /Lesko member. So why pay when you can get it free?